Here in this problem, we need to find out the second derivative of y with respect to x, given x equals to 80 squared and y equals to 280. So we have a parametric form here, given as x equals to at squared. So let's take the derivative on both sides with respect to the parameter t. So that means a is a constant here. So we have a times derivative with respect to t of t squared. And so a times derivative of t squared with respect to t is simply going to give us 2t. So this is derivative of x with respect to t. Then we have y equals to 2 times at. So we'll take the derivative of y with respect to t, which is equals to 2a. So 2 times a is a constant. Will be multiplied to derivative with respect to t of t. That means dy over dt, that's equals to 2a multiplied to derivative of t with respect to t. So that's simply 1. Now what we'll do? Well, to find out dy over dx, all we have to do is take derivative of y with respect to t and divide it with derivative of x with respect to t. So this gives us 2a divided by 2at, which is 1 over t. So that means dy over dx, we obtain the value 1 over t. Fine. Now what we'll do? We'll again take the derivative on both sides with respect to x. That's because we want to find out the second derivative of y with respect to x, which will be equals to derivative with respect to x of 1 over t, which is simply t raised to the power of negative 1. This gives us second derivative of y with respect to x equals to, so here we'll apply the power rule first, then followed by the chain rule. So we have negative 1 multiplied to t raised to the power of negative 1 minus 1 multiplied to derivative with respect to x of t, which is negative 1 over t squared, and dt, we have dt over dx. So here we have dx over dt. So dt over dx will be the reciprocal, which is 1 over 2 times at. So this gives us negative 1 over 2 times a t cube. So that means the value of second derivative of y with respect to x, that's equals to negative 1 over 2 a t cubed.